It's extremely important that everyone in the profession, students as well as doctors of optometry, get involved in the political process. And the reason why is because what we determine in the state legislature determines their fate and what they're allowed to do as a practicing optometrist. If you do not advocate for your profession, no one will. So it's extremely important that everyone gets involved in some form of advocacy. As serving as a state senator and dealing with issues from across the board from A through Z, things that I look at that are very, very important is what my constituency thinks. Those are individuals who voted for me and put me into office. So I will always look to individuals who I have a personal relationship, whether it's a dentist, whether it's a podiatrist, whether it's a teacher, people who I have a relationship with, and I'm hoping that the optometrists will also build relationships with their legislators, so when the legislator has a question on the profession of optometry, they will call them. And I think that most of my colleagues believe the same way, that they look to their constituents for advice. Local legislative days are important for a couple reasons. The first one is that it allows you to put a face to the issue at hand, 492, the bill that we're going to be moving through the legislature this year, but it allows the optometrists to express their concerns, but more importantly, to advocate on the issue and tell how it's going to affect them, but not only them, but more importantly, how it's going to affect their patients. And those patients are their constituents, and how they're going to play a bigger role in primary care and how they're going to fill that void as the Affordable Care Act moves forward. I think that any advocacy group that has a grassroots presence makes an impact, and I really believe that if 492 is going to continue to move forward, that has to play and will play a critical part in its movement getting to the governor's desk. The way we're going to make the local legislative days successful is to make sure that we get as many optometrists and or students available to show up. It is extremely important. And with that, I want to make a personal plea to all of you out there, or the optometrists and the students, to show up to the local legislative day. The future of your profession is at hand, and if you want to make a difference in what you can and can't do in the state of California, get involved, be there at that local legislative day, and make a difference, because you will. I encourage you to show up. Thank you.